Hello everyone, it's Loretta and thanks for joining me today. I'm going to show you how to make a sentiment look like it's floating above the card. This is a very quick and easy card to make. This uses the new Simon Says stamp set, and this one just came out. It is called More Spring Flowers. I used my Misty stamping tool and some Copic friendly Express It cardstock to stamp my images. Those were stamped with some Stampabilities black ink, and so I inked those up really well, closed the door, and stamped them all. They came out really well. And then what I'm going to be doing here next is color these images. I used my Copic markers for this. While you're watching the coloring, I do want to point out that I color as I want. I don't really follow any Copic rules, even though I do have a Copic intermediate and regular certification, along with a couple of the color and ink workshop certifications. I do love to color, and this one I just wanted it kind of quick and dirty so that I could get this card finished and show you the technique for adding this floating sentiment. To stamp that sentiment, you are going to need a transparency. A thermal transparency is best. Now mine are from Scotch 3M and they're called CG6000, and it really isn't going to show up in the video here in a few minutes, but all I did was use an anti-static tool and went over some of that transparency, and then I stamped on it. But the strip itself was 3/4 of an inch by 8.5 inches. And so anyway, here I am coloring this image with my Copics. Like I stated before, I used YG09, G03, YG06 for those leaves and stems. For the purple flowers, I used BV00, BV01, and BV02. You will see me clean up a few little edges there with my colorless blender, which is Copic Color 0. The stamens of the flowers were done in just a simple YR04, and I cut out the coloring of the rose since I did not use it in the final card, but that was colored in for with R05, R08, and R14 markers. So I usually start kind of dark and go back. When I went to use that orange marker, it was completely dry. Well, I shouldn't say completely, but mostly dry. So I just used my colorless blender and picked up some of the pigment from the tip of that pen, and then I used that to color in the center of that flower. It is a quick and easy way to solve a problem until you can get that puppy re-inked. So I highly suggest that. I hope everyone's having a great week. I want to remind you that from March 17th through March 24th, 2017, there is a giveaway over on my YouTube channel as well as on my website to win a Simon Says stamp Hopping Along Easter card kit. It was exclusive and it is not part of their monthly subscription. Here I just folded the base of my card down to an A2, which is 4.5 by 5 and 4.25 by 5.5. I then layered on a piece of blue cardstock, and at first I was going to use a different base card, but when I saw this plaid from Lawn Fawn, I just had to use it. So after going to my die cutter and die cutting all the different elements, I fiddle around with them until I like the placement. The pop dots that you are going to see me use, these black bolsters, are from Judy Morrow in the Sticky Stuff store. I will hopefully remember to leave her information down below in the description box. I took my anti-static tool and I went over that transparency. You can barely see it there in the shot, and I'm going to stamp with Versamark ink directly onto that transparency. I'm going to take some black detail embossing powder that I keep in this small Ziploc type container and spoon that on. I'm going to go over that a couple of times and flick off any excess. Close it up, of course, otherwise it makes a huge mess. I preheat my heat gun, and then I started heating the image in a really small little burst. I did not hold it still for very long, and I also turned it over so that I heat set the back as well so that it wouldn't have any problems with warping. Now I'm going to take one end and just crimp that down, take it to my card front, and open up the card so I can tape that one little end into place. And the first time I tried to get that tape off, it stuck to me and it wouldn't come off, so I had to tear off another piece. But I'm going to hide all this mess in just a minute. So now I'm going to take that other end, and while it's on the card, I'm going to use my nails and crease that over the card, add another piece of tape there, and tape it down nice and tight. That same piece of blue layering cardstock that I used on the front was cut down, or the rest of it was cut down to 5 1/4 by 4 inches, and I layered that on both the top inside panel and the bottom inside panel of this card so that it would finish it off and hide any of the tape that I put on there. So I hope you will give something like this a try. If you do, please share your work with me. I would really appreciate that. Don't forget to share this on your social media sites, and check out my website for more information, LorettaRoger.com. If you have questions, email me. That information will be down below as well. Stamp happy, be a blessing. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye for now.